So yeah, you don't have to wait until you're older to start thinking like an architect. Just as you're doing now, you can literally start simply by noticing the spaces around you, the buildings you spend time in every single day. And that's what really drew me to being really interested in residential architecture, because it's where we live, it's the houses we grow up in, it's the spaces we live in every single day. And I really thought, as I was growing up as a child, I knew from, oh gosh, I think from the age of 12 that I wanted to be an architect. And it was because I loved watching the TV shows and seeing different houses on TV, and the house that I lived in, the houses that my friends lived in, and trying to create the best house. I don't know if you know the PC game Sims, and that's really where my inspiration took off, and playing that game to create so many different houses and think about how they're going to be designed, how the people in the game are going to feel, and what I can do differently for each different family in the game. So architecture really does start with an idea, and those ideas can come from anywhere. It's a way of thinking about how the world is and how it can be improved, and that's something anyone can begin to explore. So yeah, my first instance is ask yourself, why does this building look like that? How does it make me feel? What could I change about the building if I was the architect? And then create some ideas. And that's really where architecture starts to come alive. And I'm super excited for your journeys and where you're going in your architectural journey.